Hey guys, it's Caroline in Fort Worth, and in all 50 states, they need to have reasonable, articulable suspicion of a crime before they can even start finding your ID out. So don't ID if you don't have to. James McManus noticed there was a bunch of police activity down the street, so he went to investigate.
Here we have an interesting scenario on 129th Street. We've got multiple undercover police vehicles with regular license plates on it. All of them left running. See, notice the police laptop in that one. Again, this one's got a fake license plate tag on it, darked out windows, but it too is also running. And notice it has police laptops and police equipment in it as well. And then this is another police pickup truck, also running. And again, with police inside the vehicles. Just all the undercover police cars. Police sheriffs at this house, undercover.
I don't know, take a video of
And-
stuff like that.
And this one here does not look like a police vehicle.
What exactly are you doing? I'm curious.
Just taking video.
Well, easy doing that is anything for the purpose. Just ask.
It's a First Amendment protected activity.
What's that?
It's a First Amendment protected activity.
Hey, sir. You know what else says that? ID on you?
I don't need ID.
Yes, you do need ID.
No, I don't need to ID.
If you're coming into the middle of our investigation, you do.
Actually, this is the middle of the street, and I'm
And
walking
you're
on
not
a public
supposed
street.
to be in the middle of the street, so that's a violation.
Actually, there's no sidewalks here, so it's not.
You cannot be in the middle of the street.
Well, you notice you're blocking the way on the side of the street.
All right, let me get a pad. You have ID at all?
I don't have to show ID. I have not committed a crime.
Did you drive here?
No.
But you have to ID who you are.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
Under Florida statutes, we're not an ID upon demand state.
You do understand when there's not a sidewalk, there's a certain direction that you need to walk on the street, right? You can't just walk down the middle.
Well, when you have all the cars blocking the side of the road, it makes it kind of difficult.
Okay, well, guess what, Perry Mason? Since you're so good on the
Well,
First
are you a
Amendment and the
police officer?
Constitution and all that,
I'm asking you to
read the
identify yourself.
statutes. Excuse me?
I'm asking you to identify yourself. Are you a police officer?
Yes, I am.
Can you please give me your name and badge number?
No.
Are you refusing to identify yourself?
What, is there a Florida state statute that says I must?
I think it's are you a Pinellas County Sheriff?
Yes, I am.
Well, isn't it a Pinellas County Sheriff general order that when a citizen asks you to identify yourself as an officer, what if I want to file a complaint against you? How am I supposed to be able to do
Then
that?
you'll get it.
How am I supposed to file a complaint against you?
Okay. What do you want to file a complaint
No.
for? Because if you want it, I'll give it to you.
I do want it. I've
Okay,
asked for
but
it.
let me finish my train of thought
Go
first
ahead.
before you interrupted me with all your Perry Mason stuff. Do you understand that there is a Florida state statute against walking in the middle of the roadway?
Which is what you
Do you
just
understand
did.
that?
When I come out of
It's a yes or no
What-
question.
Sir, do you understand the question that's
you
been
have
asked of you?
you have the
Do you understand
you have the
question
street
that's been
blocked.
asked of you? Sir, the street is
You
not
have the
blocked.
street blocked.
The street
Yes.
is not blocked.
Yes.
You walk past actual vehicles that are here.
Yes.
You just drove by us. How are we blocking you?
Exactly.
You
I
are
guess
blocking
that
the
pretty much answers your
pathway on the
question,
side
doesn't
on the side of the road. This is the intimidation that the Pinellas County Sheriff's trying to use if you exercise your First Amendment activity.
Oh, and guess what, Barney Fife? James McManus is running for sheriff in 2024, so let's see what happens there, shall we? If you're new to this community, you need to know that police need reasonable, articulable suspicion of a crime before they can even move into the next phase, which is an investigative detention. And while you're detained, what they are looking for is probable cause. If they find probable cause, that enables them to take somebody to jail. And at jail, that's where they can ID you. And that's how it works in all 50 states. This video is by Ramon Miejas, and this is his first and only video on YouTube. A 63-year-old man who's partially blind knew everything to say correctly, and these guys did it wrong. They tricked him into IDing, they took him to the station, they knew that they were doing it wrong. They knew that they weren't even following the right rules, but they did it to him anyways, because they didn't care. They didn't care that they were inconveniencing him. They didn't care he was 63 years old and needed a cane. They didn't care that he was blind. All they cared about was getting him back because he didn't want to ID when they told him to.
The record.
He's got his court date coming up in January, so I hope he wins.
I need to ID you, sir.
For what? What's the crime?
Because there was threats made here.
There was no, maybe.
I need your
No, maybe. Confirm that. Investigate first. Whoever called, talk to them and
Okay,
tell
you're
them
right.
what I did. What did I do? What's the crime? Did you see a crime when you walked in here?
No, go ahead.
Just ask, we're asking for your ID.
Sir, you don't get to ask me for ID absent of a crime. Period. I have the right to remain silent, and I don't need to give you an ID unless you have a crime. What's the code violation?
Yeah, but they explained to you.
You're not explaining to me. You're asking and demanding an ID from a person that has committed no crime. Who are you anyway? And what's your ID?
I'm trying to ID.
For what? You can't ID somebody in the street just because you want to.
Listen, man, we're looking for someone. We're just.
It ain't me. It ain't me. It ain't me.
What's your name, sir?
You don't need to know my name. There is no crime. Who are you looking for? Please confirm that. You're looking for a person, and you obviously you know who that is.
Exactly.
And who? It ain't me.
Well, I just want to get your name to make.
You
sure
don't
it's
get to my name. You don't get my name.
name.
You don't get my name absent of a crime. Period. You can't come here. I don't know how many officers are here. I'm almost blind. So you're actually.
Can I just speak with you just for a second? Listen, we're not trying to.
You're not speaking to me. He laid hands on me.
Well, listen, you're.
I don't need to listen. I can remain quiet. Period.
That's fine.
I can plead the fifth right now. You have no right to me.
I'm trying to explain this to you. You are banned from here.
Why?
You
I
are
haven't
not allowed
done
to be
anything.
here.
Who
You are
banned
currently
me?
trespassing.
Who banned me? This is a city. This is
Management banned you from here. They
Sir,
have that right to ban
sir.
anyone from this business or
Why?
from this property.
Why?
They have that right. I don't
I
know why they banned
understand,
you.
sir. Please.
I'm explaining.
Who's
it to
the
you.
authority here? Who's the
That's me.
highest?
Me.
And your name is
Sergeant. Overstreet.
Sergeant.
So here's what's going
What
to
is
happen.
your name, sir? Please.
Sergeant Overstreet.
And what's your ID?
1079.
Okay.
You are
Pl-
trespassing.
no, why?
You are going to be placed under arrest, and we're going to bring you to the police station, and we can figure out all the details there. There's no reason to argue here. There's nothing.
No. Trespassing means you get to tell me to leave.
You've been banned here for years.
No, I've never been here.
Sir, you are.
Listen, I've never been here.
What is your name?
I don't need to give you my name. You tell me
We
the
are
person.
investigating a trespassing. You have to provide your info.
Listen, I have never been in this building.
All right,
Never,
what is your
ever,
name?
ever. I don't need to give you that name.
You do.
No, you don't.
Okay, so
no,
what
you
I'm going to
don't.
need you to do is put your phone away because you're going to be placed under arrest
And the reason is?
for not IDing yourself because we're investigating a trespassing, and for trespassing because we know who you are.
And what's the investigation that you did?
I just told you that, sir.
No, you're just telling
Put
me.
your phone down.
No,
and put your
no.
phone
You
back.
know what? You're gonna arrest me. Go ahead.
We are going to.
I'm not.
Yes.
I'm not gonna give myself up for something you just made up.
Listen, you're making this way harder.
No,
than
I'm
it
not.
is.
I'm
You
not.
are.
I'm
You
not.
are. You absolutely are.
No, I'm
I'm
not.
explaining it to you the nicest way I can.
No. Who is being
trespassing.
Who is
You,
being trespassed?
sir.
Why? How? I've never been into this building
Management
ever,
banned you from here.
ma'am.
Look at her. She's the one that snitched. She's lying.
Do you have me in record here?
Sir, I don't even know what your name is.
So why are they saying I'm banned from here? Who's banning me?
I would listen to them.
No, I don't want to. I don't want to listen. You said there's an investigation.
There is.
And where is
it? would
it?
be so much easier if you could just give us your ID.
No,
so we can confirm
no.
whether you're banned from here or not.
No. Okay, if I don't give you my ID, what happens?
You're going to be placed under arrest.
Okay, under the threat of arrest, I will give you my ID.
Okay.
Okay, now you lose your qualified immunity.
Okay.
You know that, right?
Yes. I understand.
Okay. Aguántame aquí, mamita. Where's she at? Keep recording. Okay. So you don't know you don't know who's the person that you're supposedly kicking out of here.
No, we do.
But
But I
that's,
just want to verify that it's you before we even, make your day harder than it has to be.
hey, how do you know who the person is?
What's that? Because there was an incident here where someone called, left some concerning messages.
When?
We believe that person is you. That person is banned from this property.
You saying hearsay.
No, there's a voicemail of this person threatening this property.
When? Today?
I don't know when they called.
Well, no, but you
I
didn't
just heard the
specify.
voicemail, yes, today.
Today, so it wasn't
Yeah.
me.
Huh?
I never threatened anybody.
Do you have your ID on you?
No. Did I
What
threaten
is your
somebody?
name?
Did you
Just
see
tell me
me?
your name.
Did you see me threaten anybody when I came in here?
All right, just look.
Huh?
You're under arrest, sir.
Okay.
I'll grab your kid.
Sugar 17, please head over to 2 Class 4 for clothing escort and possible funeral service.
¿Y ahora qué hago? Él no me vino a pedir
Ma'am?
información.
Did you give me the card? Huh?
He won't identify
Mamita, coge la tarjeta esa.
Okay. Thank you.
You saying I'm under arrest, right? Okay.
If you can take the time to watch his video, it's over an hour long. They allow him to take his phone into the booking process. And Ramon is feeling some pain. He's like, he can't believe this is happening. Like, you always believe it's happening, but until it happens to you, you don't believe it. And you can feel the pain that he's feeling about him finally understanding that this is really true, that this really happens. And he goes through the 5 stages of grief until he finally accepts that, yeah, there's corruption here. And it's really interesting to watch him go through that. So check that video out.
Recording it and taking pictures. They asked you what you were doing, and you said you were casing it. I said trying to figure out how to get into the bank. I said probably in the front door is my guess. So what are you doing over here? This little
Halt News is a really great channel, and I love his sarcasm. It is point on.
joke. Taking pictures and video of the bank. What do you do that for? Just like a hobby? Or? You know, I'll be honest with you. I'm not a huge fan of having conversations with police that aren't necessary on my part. Can I explain? Yeah. Sure. You just made a joke. Yeah. It's not a crime. That's what I'm here to determine. Is make sure. Yeah, that's it. You know what I mean? I can't imagine anybody in their right mind would take me serious in something like that. Some pretty wild stuff. You know what I mean? You got any idea on it? Indeed. Do you suspect me of committing a crime? That's what I'm trying to determine. You can't determine whether you suspect me of committing a crime without my ID? You're required to identify yourself. The law enforcement officer, okay? So you're saying that I'm required to identify myself if a law enforcement officer asks in Ohio? In this situation, I'm here investigating this, okay? So what crime do you suspect me of committing? Well, it's suspicious activity. If you're trespassing, those sorts of things. I'm trespassing? If you were, okay? You were on their property over there. I am not. It is my understanding. It is my understanding of Ohio law, unless you have reasonable and articulable suspicion of a crime that I have either committed or about to commit or whatever. I mean, just me standing here taking pictures of a bank is not. Well, your statements to them. Cause. Yeah, figure out how to go through the front door. Yeah. Well, that's not what they told us. Oh well. So I got to go by their end. Well, you talk to them. Yeah, I generally just don't unless I'm suspected. For a hobby though, like that's it. And I really don't like to talk with police. I get it. I'm not trying. And it's nothing against you personally. I mean, you seem like a nice guy. It's just that, you know, like with these guys, they make one little comment and they take it and they twist it into in today's world, though, you just never know. Yeah. He just doesn't want to identify himself. Yeah, I'm just not a fan of identifying when I haven't committed a crime. So, all right, I love it. He said I had to identify myself. Is that not true? All right, there you go. All right, so I do not have to identify myself. Hey, question for you. Yeah. One second, I'm going to get something out of my bag. It's not a weapon. I have no weapons on me. All right, so. I love the train. Woo. Yeah. So damn noisy. Okay. Hold on. Once he's finished your hair, we'll get out of your hair, okay? Sure. Are you just like taking? I know there's a lot of old buildings down here. Yeah, no, okay. So I was gonna grab my thing here. Okay. What's your name? Can I at least know your name so I know who I'm talking to? I can tell you. My name is actually Mike. I'm with KULT News. Where's that? The first thing, Officer Kelly, I'd like to ask you why you claimed that I had to show you my ID. That's not true, though. I don't have to show you my ID if you have no reasonable and articulable suspicion of committing a crime. No, I don't. No, I don't. Not unless you suspect me of committing a crime. Failure to disclose. You have to suspect me of committing a crime. So you're going to walk away today without knowing my name. Are you going to arrest me because I didn't give you my ID? So I haven't committed a crime, but so you think I have to give my name, date of birth, everything if I haven't committed a crime? All right. So when you determine I've committed a crime, then you can ask for my ID. But until then, well, all right. Well, your sergeant there. Your sergeant there, I think, told you that is how it works. So, are you under the impression as well, officer, that I have to give you my ID when I haven't committed a crime? So is that a misdemeanor or a felony? Suspicious activity. All right. So go ahead and bounce. I will dismiss you without further argument, Officer Kelly. I know. I'm just saying.
But here's where I'm at with it.
Yeah.
Is they say it was just odd, so I'm not pushing it, okay? If you don't want to tell me your name, don't, okay?
Oh, you said I have to, though. So do I have to give you my ID or don't I?
I'm not going to push it today because...
See, you're just a nice guy. Or you're full of shit and I don't have to give you my ID. And you said that hoping I wouldn't know my rights. Unfortunately for you, I do know my rights.
That's not the case.
Well, you're wrong. I don't have to give you my ID. That's exactly what you said.
Investigating.
I don't have to give you my ID when you're investigating. I have committed no crime.
Here's what I encourage you to do. Just look up the ORC for failure.
I'm well aware, sir.
you know.
Sir, how much time did you spend in law school?
You have a good day.
Wait, 6 weeks of training in police force?
More than that.
All right.